Wake up, Warhawks! Today is Wednesday, August 7th, 2019. I'm your host, Carson Gilder.
And I'm Donald Christian. Here are your daily announcements for the Daleville High School.
Grade levels will continue to be called to the lunchroom today to receive their student handbook, lunch forms, and planner. Make sure you listen out for your turn. Lots of important information will be given out, including specific information on dress code and cell phones.
Remember to return your lunchroom form in by the middle of the next week to your first period teacher or the front office. Lunch forms from last year will continue to be valid to the end of next week. Make your life easier, get the form, fill it out, turn it in. We only need one form per family. You can list all students on the same sheet.
Student handbook forms are due back into your first period teacher. We encourage you to actually read it, or at least the parts for things you know you're going to do that you should.
Write your name on your planner when you get it today. That name might save you $4. Remember, the first planner is free. The second is $4. Your planner will serve as your hall pass throughout the day.
Class schedules are still being adjusted slightly. Be aware, guidance is still enrolling new students. Legitimate adjustments will be honored starting with seniors first. If you did not turn in your course request form at the end of last year, and you don't like your classes, well, it's your fault. You should have turned it in. Unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Parking passes are available from Miss Bunchasera in the front office for $20. Make sure you bring your license and insurance information for them to keep on file. Parking passes must be purchased by the end of the week, according to the Code of Conduct. All student vehicles should be parked on campus during the day. The neighbors do not want you parking in their yard or in their business parking lot.
Lockers can also be purchased in the front office for $10. It's your locker for the entire year. Sharing lockers is frowned upon. Locker relationships always end badly. Trust us, we've watched. For new people, don't give out your combo. That always ends badly. Clear bags can be carried around campus, while solid backpacks must be left in your locker.
Student government officer elections will begin next week. Students running for offices, especially the student body president, will be interviewed on a hot beat next week before voting occurs. More info coming soon.
The high school will be having a JV football team this year. Coach Lett will be meeting with the 7th, 8th, and 9th grades during their rules meeting. In a nutshell, it's free to play JV football at Daleville. Interested students should go ahead and come to practices every afternoon this week until 5 p.m.
In our personal opinion, let's get real. If you're doing nothing, you should be doing something. So if you're not already playing a sport in band, cheer, or in ROTC, take your feathers to practice. JV lasts all of 2 months. We need you, yes you, in you to lead the Hawks to victory. Previous experience is not needed. They will totally show you how to crush your opponent. Take some of your hatred for the human race out at practice. They will legit let you slam other people's faces in the ground. For real. For real.
Well, Donald, yesterday was a complete scorcher. Practice was so hot, cell phones were literally turning themselves off from discomfort. There were people, not saying who were actually making ice packs for their phones. Luckily, everybody made it through all the practices okay. Well, except for their feelings. Feelings were definitely hurt. We'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to Willis Carrier, inventor of the air conditioner. Apparently the high today is 94 and the low is 73.
Today's lunch is pizza, salad, corn, oranges, and milk. Breakfast tomorrow is a Nutrigrain bar, assortment of cereal, fresh apples, and assortment of juice or milk.
Campus gossip from yesterday includes the 8th grader saving a baby squirrel lovingly named Fredrickson. He is currently living with the Dossingers. We wish him the best.
Coach Parker's moved the chair from his football room to his, but he gave it back, so whoever that kid is, you're probably sitting on the floor today.
The new freshman class is popping jokes about how slow the high school kids walk in the hallway. They are surprisingly ill that they have to walk building to building for classes.
That's all our news for today. Stay squawking, Daleville.